Hey everybody, it's Patty with Patty's Pearls and Pounds. Let's take a look at last week's spending and give you an idea of where this week's income is going. So I have a deposit of my regular paycheck of $575.90. Remember, that goes into this account with an additional $250 that goes into a separate account that just pays credit card payments. I know, I'm trying, but I'll tell you, by having that other money go in, at least having $250 a week go into a separate account, my minimum and plus, plus a little bit more are getting paid when they have to. Plus, I'm leaving a buffer in that account. If I absolutely need it, I'll go get some, 20 bucks here, 20 bucks there. But for the most part, I look at it as I'm also saving because I'm taking that $250 out of the equation, putting it elsewhere. Things are getting paid with that money. Plus, I'm creating a little savings account there too. It works in my mind. I like opening the bank account, the app, and seeing a balance, seeing, a buffer. So just think about it. There are so many accounts out there that have high interest online, and maybe if you feel overwhelmed in the month, by putting a little aside, especially if you're a weekly payer, weekly check, or even a bi-weekly, putting a little bit aside really can grow quite rapidly. As we all know, time is flying by. And then I got an extra $300 for some extra childcare money. So that'll help because, we're going away, and some people we have to pay cash for. I put a buffer, excuse me, of $50. I try to do a buffer every week of at least $20 to $25. Some weeks, if I get a little extra in, I put in a little extra. So that's $50 for this account. I paid Lowe's credit card for $86. And then, as you know, the 50, the 40, and the 10 are automatic. They come out weekly, and they go to 3 separate accounts to help pay the mortgage. This is an automatic payment, and then an extra savings. This is $10 a week that is just used for outside stuff, for our hot tub and our pool chemicals, and we're already starting to build that account for next year. And then Christmas gifts, I'm doing a different light green color for everything that I spend for Christmas, so I can have a tally at the end of the month. That's $195.22. And then I also needed wipes for Grace. That's $17. Household was $35.53. Patty spend was $20. I purchased some Gruns, so I have marked that under healthy for $46.06. Gas was $30. Walgreens for a couple grocery things was $13.47. $60 for cash for childcare. Groceries, a dip that we can get at this restaurant that's really good is $12.84. Sushi for one night for dinner last week was $20. Sunday dinner at Travelers was $37.96, and then I got a refund from Walmart for $9.42. So that's basically, what was spent last week. So let's just jump right into this week's paycheck and potential income, and look at how we're spending that. Now, my birthday is Monday. We have gone to Foxwoods Casino for my birthday for the last, Max is saying hello, wagging his tail, for the last few years. So that's in the plan as well. So we have a rollover of $90.86. My check $575.89. So I automatically put $25 in a buffer. My dance class comes out on the 22nd. That's $119. I have Foxwoods here. We'll see what I put in that. Again, the 50, 40, and the 10 are automatic deposits, so that gets taken out right away. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. The medical copay was $60. I got some Built Bars that were on sale at Walmart for $39.67. And then some Christmas pajamas was $49.93. That's expensive. Okay. And then I'm going to budget Christmas food at $100 and gas at $60. I already put gas in my car of $30 from another account, but I just put it here as well as a budget. So that takes care of this. There might be, I don't think there's anything else I have to budget here because I can take some money out for my overnight. Side hustle. My rollover on my side hustle was 314.59. I just get paid already for a town that I get paid every 2 weeks, so that's 386.19. I got paid that today. I took gas out for 30, and Apple's 1061. That must be like Apple Music. And then I know yesterday from this account. Oh no, that doesn't count. That was the other one. So far so good on that. I probably will pay a little extra on Old Navy because that's the credit card that I want to try to get rid of first. And this is the account where I roll over that, I deposit that automatic $250. So again, the buffer in this account is $105.84, and I do a direct deposit of $250 automatically in this account. And then I'm paying my husband's credit card of $90 and another credit card of $120. So then I still have a buffer of $145. Again, this will roll over, or I might just go in here and pay. Just, you know what? I'm gonna write it down anyways. I'm gonna pay $60 on Old Navy. Again, it's because I'm just trying to. That's the first credit card that I'm just trying to get rid of. All right. So that's my spending for last week and my budget for this week. It's simple. I try to keep it simple. I know the 3 different accounts, it doesn't sound simple, but it does. Because here it is in black and white, and it's complete. And then we'll look at what I spend next week. You know, when I do the budget again for you, we'll see if I stuck to the plan of what I'm spending. Honestly, for Foxwoods, I'm thinking maybe $300 cash. We'll be there 2 nights. And I hope I come back and I can tell you that I won $500. All right. If I take 300, I'd like to come home with at least 300. That's just the goal. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hope you're getting your festivities ready. Bye now.